We're watching the Apple live stream September 9th event, iOS 18. Let's see what they got. Apple Intelligence, let's go. Starting with the Apple Watch. New Apple Watch, let's see what they got. We were initially expecting some slimmer bezels, thinner case profile. Apple with the cinematics, come on, man. Big display, thin design. Okay. I got the Ultra, the first Ultra. So I'm kind of expecting an Ultra update in this as well. Checking the live stream just to make sure. More space on the screen. That's something that I appreciated about the Apple Watch Ultra. Oh, they're going OLED. Okay, y'all can hear it. Stop. All right, there we go. I think that's a little bit better as far as angle wise. bigger screen. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right.
starting with
What else?
jet black. It's our
Okay.
first ever polished aluminum finish for Apple Watch.
Okay.
This
We got a
deep,
black Apple
glossy
Watch.
black was developed specifically for Series 10. The case is made from our durable aluminum alloy and polished
Let me go get
using
my Apple
filtered
Watch.
nanoparticles until the surface achieves a reflective shine. Then it goes through a 30-step anodization process, which bonds organic dye to the housing at a molecular level. Joining jet black is a beautiful warm rose gold, along with our ever popular silver aluminum. The comfort of Apple Watch is so important because you wear it day and night. For anything you wear continuously, comfort is a function of size, shape, and weight. And on your wrist, every millimeter and every gram matters. That's why we pushed the limits of technology to make Series 10 the thinnest Apple Watch ever. At just 9.7 millimeters, it's nearly 10% thinner than Series 9.
9.7 millimeters for the Apple Watch Series 10.
Already is. Achieving this radically thinner profile required further miniaturization
I got my
with
Apple
several
Watch Ultra
very
here.
tiny internal modules, like the SIM
This is the
slot,
last Apple Watch I bought.
and speaker. The speaker system
And
was
it's
completely
probably the only
re-engineered to
Apple
be
Watch I'll ever
100%
need.
smaller, without
But
any
this much thinner
compromise on
design on
user
this new Apple
experience.
Watch Series
And for the
10
first time on Apple Watch, you
might
can
be
play
worth the
media
switch.
like music or podcasts
Unless they
right
made an
from your
Apple
screen.
Watch Ultra
Make it
3
great for when you don't have your
that's
earbuds in.
thinner
Also
and like keeps
contributing
the
to
same
Series 10's
profile because I
thinner
kind of like the
design
flat
is an
screen.
innovative metal back
So
that fully integrates the antenna into the housing itself, combining two layers into one. A thin isolation split encircles the metal back for great cellular
letting that
performance
charge.
and is bonded to a watertight layer that maintains 50-meter water resistance, so you can still shower, swim, and surf. The new metal back also accommodates a
What
larger
else?
and more efficient
What
charging system,
else, man? What
making
else?
Series 10 the fastest charging Apple Watch ever. In
Okay,
just
faster
30
charging.
minutes,
We like
you
that.
can get up to 80% battery, making it easier to charge your watch whenever it fits into your day. The smaller speaker, metal back, and other innovations make Series 10 not only thinner, but also lighter weight. Aluminum cases weigh up to 10% less than the previous generation. And we're introducing another lightweight material in a gorgeous new finish, polished titanium. This year, grade 5 titanium replaces stainless steel. With titanium's remarkable strength to weight ratio, Series 10 weighs almost 20% less than the stainless steel Series 9. The case is made of aerospace grade titanium that's polished to a mirror-like shine, then PVD coated in one of three stunning colors: natural, gold, and a dark slate gray. And we've updated the elegant Milanese
Had to
loop
tweet out the
plastic
link.
ring bracelet to perfectly
See
match
if we can get
the
some people to
titanium
join the
color
live
scheme.
stream.
The uninterrupted lines of case, back, and watch band celebrate the beauty of metal. To complete the metallic look, the reflections face has an intricate shimmering dial that reacts subtly to your movements and transitions gracefully to always-on mode. The sleek shape, expansive display, sapphire front crystal, and sophisticated finishes make Series 10
I
the
feel
best
like Apple is
modern
constantly
version
trying
of
to
Apple Watch
get
yet.
their Apple Watches
Titanium
to
Series
compete
10
with some
comes
of the
in a
more
lineup
premium
that
watch
is the
brands.
next carbon-neutral product.
And I ain't gonna lie, they've
It's made with
succeeded in like
99%
getting on
recycled
more people's
titanium
wrists
and
because
manufactured with 100%
you're seeing more
renewable
people with
lithium.
smartwatches on other than like
Introducing the
analog
Ultra
watches. I
Transportation,
wear an analog
we
watch every day,
prioritize non-air shipping.
but the
Of
smartwatch,
course,
it is
inside
convenient
Series
when I
10
am wearing one.
is custom Apple silicon, which powers all the incredible capabilities of every Apple Watch. The new S10 SIP is designed for performance, power efficiency, and intelligence. Its 4-core neural engine quickly processes machine learning tasks
Okay,
and
new
uses
chip,
advanced transformer models to
S10.
power the intelligent features you already use every day, like double tap, on-device Siri, dictation, and automatic workout detection. Plus, it enables crash detection and fall detection, which uses machine learning to identify the motion signatures and impact forces that occur during slips, trips, and falls. And to improve phone calls, Series 10 uses a new neural net snow
Okay.
street, or windy day. WatchOS 11 brings even more intelligence to
We
Apple
want the
Watch.
Ultra.
Now,
We want the Ultra.
Smart Stack automatically adds new
Where
widgets
is the
right from the
Ultra?
main menu.
Where is the
The new
Ultra?
Photos face uses machine learning to
I'm about to tweet
identify,
this.
score, and curate the best photos from your library. And the Translate app comes to Apple Watch, using machine learning for speech recognition and rapid translation. Of course, intelligence powers many of the health features on Apple Watch as well. Here's Sumble to tell you more.
Okay, so we're getting some Apple Intelligence for the Apple Watch Series 10.
With the compact design of Series 10 plus the fastest charging ever, it's so easy
Not
to
gonna lie,
ignore
from the
alarms
leaks, we
ding
thought,
at night,
well, at least I thought
unlocking
it
exciting
might have been
and
like
intelligent features for your health.
the iPhone style
Wearable watches
bezels,
remind
where
you
it's
to
like
take a
flat
deep
on the
breath
sides and
and
then
alert you to louder sounds
chamfered
that could
kind of
interrupt
90
sleep.
degrees into the
It can
screen.
also notify you if your heart shows signs of atrial fibrillation.
Not gonna lie,
And
when
leave your
that Apple
stories
Watch
ready
comes out,
whenever
I'm
you
definitely
think
gonna get it.
about it
I
again.
feel like this,
Remember the
the Apple Watch
notifications to
Ultra,
add
was like the first
important
step
users
in doing
and
something like that.
receive critical care. While you're
But
sleeping,
once these
Apple
edges
Watch
are
will use your
flat,
nervous temperature to detect when you likely ovulated, identify
yeah,
changes in your
the
daily
Apple
health
Watch is
status
gonna be
within
peak
12
Apple Watch.
seconds, and determine how much time you spend in your sleep
But
cycle.
right now, I'm still rocking the Apple Watch
Now,
Ultra until
Series
they show
10
me
can
better.
also alert you to a major health condition that impacts over a billion people worldwide: sleep apnea. It's a potentially serious condition where breathing stops repeatedly and causes disrupted sleep. Sleep plays such a vital role in our overall health and well being, and people with sleep apnea can experience excessive daytime tiredness, have difficulties
Are y'all
concentrating,
upgrading?
and be more irritable.
The iPhone
Sleep
16 is
apnea
coming.
patients
We're
with
waiting for it.
apnea
Are y'all
also
gonna
have
upgrade
significant
once we
consequences for
see what's
health,
happening here?
including increased risk of hypertension,
I got the iPhone
diabetes,
15 right
and
now.
cardiac issues.
I was waiting for the
One of the
15
biggest
Pro
challenges is that
to get a
80%
Pro.
of
I
people
mean,
with
the
sleep apnea
16
are
Pro.
undiagnosed,
So now that
so
this
we don't
16
know
Pro
if
is
you
about
have
to
the
drop,
condition. To detect sleep apnea, Apple Watch uses
I
a
think it's
sleep health
time.
monitor to monitor a new metric during sleep called breathing disturbances.
I heard something
Even
about
though it
iPhone
recognizes
17s
sleep
where they'll
patterns,
be
it
like
also helps
slimmer.
understand what restfulness
And if there's
is.
a slimmer
Every
iPhone that's
30
coming
minutes,
next year,
Apple Watch will analyze your breathing disturbance
that's gonna
data
be great.
and notify
I
you
might
if it shows
I might go
consistent
slim
signs of
as opposed to
moderate to
Pro. We'll
severe
see.
sleep apnea.
We
As
just gotta see.
always, your data is secured in the Health
Talking about
app,
some
so
sleep
you can
health
use it to
benefits right
stop
now.
apnea that occurred
People
and
that
to
have sleep
find
apnea.
information on the importance of
I
sleep
think
with
that's
your healthcare
something
provider.
my dad
Plus, a
has,
detailed
or
report to support that conversation. The detection
yeah,
algorithm was developed using
'cause I know
advanced
he's
machine
used like a
learning and
machine before.
extensive
Because
data
sleep
set
apnea is
from
something that
clinical-grade sleep apnea
actually affects a
studies.
lot of people.
It was
So
then validated in a clinical study unprecedented in size for sleep apnea technology. We are so excited about the incredible impact this feature can make for the millions of people living with undiagnosed sleep apnea. We expect clearance from the FDA and other regulators
and
very
that's
soon,
scary
with
because
availability
sleep
around
apnea is where
180
like you
countries
stop
and
breathing in your
regions,
sleep and you don't know,
including the US,
or
Europe,
like
and
you
Japan.
you're just not
In
aware that
addition
you
to
stop
Series
breathing.
10, sleep apnea
So some
indications
people
will
don't
also
even
be
know that they
available in
have sleep
Series 9
apnea.
and Ultra 2.
Like
Like health,
I
it's
feel like
time
it's
to
something
live
that I
life with
struggle
your
with.
Apple
Like I
Watch.
probably
To
have it
tell you more
myself
about what's new,
or have
here's
had
our
it at one
host.
point. And you know what I'm saying? There's signs and stuff like that that the Apple Watch could pick up on, which is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? When you
Apple
lean
Watch
into the
rings
health
with
benefits of
strategy.
something like this.
The activity rings motivate millions of people every day to take a walk, hit the gym, or go for a ride.
I ain't gonna lie.
And the redesign of
The
Series 10
rings,
makes it
closing rings
even
every day
better for
really
workouts.
does help me
Runners,
stay active.
cyclists, and athletes of all kinds
That's
will appreciate
one of
the
the
Watch
reasons I
Ultra
stopped wearing it
and
because I was
its
like,
features
I'm not
more
closing my
magnificent
rings.
on the bigger display. This year, Series 10 gets a built-in depth gauge and a water temperature sensor, making it even better for activities in and around the water. The Depth app launches automatically when submerged, allowing you to see depth to 6 meters or about 20 feet, along with water temperature, which is also visible in the workout app.
I've used that. I
And
went
most water
swimming
swims.
at
These new
Kerrigan
capabilities
Farms,
make Series 10 perfect for
and
snorkeling, a
the
popular
the
way to
depth
explore
of
the
where
underwater
I
world.
was
And
displayed on the
Infinix
watch, and I
Outdoor
think that was
is
really cool.
bringing their Oceanic Plus app to Series 10 with features
I've
designed
taken
to
this
fit
Apple Watch
wherever
Ultra a
you
lot of
go,
places.
like
Like,
via
look at it.
motion and track
I don't know
time,
if y'all can see this,
maps
but it's
depth,
like
direction, and
this thing
other
is
measurements
dirty,
of the water.
scratched up,
For activities like surfing, fishing, or simply playing in the waves,
but
we're
that's my
introducing
Ultra,
the Depth
man. That's
app
the
from
Ultra.
WatchOS
Been
11.
rocking with it for a while
It's
now.
just 7 days of
Really don't need another Apple Watch, so that's why I'm kind of over this section right now.
Sunrise and sunset. And there's data for coastlines all over the world. For kayakers, canoers, and rowers, the workout app now shows distance, speed, and gives you a route map. And with the paddle logger app, you can create a float plan and rely on haptic feedback from your Apple Watch to stay on course. Series 10 is great for all of your fitness activities. And the addition of depth, water temperature, and the Tides app make it even better for your aquatic adventures too. Now, back to Jeff.
That's Apple Watch Series 10. It's the thinnest Apple Watch ever, with our largest and most advanced display.
I want to see how thin though. I'm gonna go into the store and see how thin it is,
It comes in gorgeous new finishes.
because it might look better when it's less chunky. I think Apple Watches be looking chunky.
Truly a milestone of watchmaking. It has the powerful S10 SIP and a breakthrough new sleep apnea feature. Series 10 is our fastest charging watch yet, with all-day 18-hour battery life. New depth
I'm watching some of the Twitter updates coming in. Marquez said rock solid watch, not a huge upgrade, but interested to see if I notice the thinness in person, which is my exact sentiment. That's how I felt. I want to see how thin it is, how it feels in person. Apple Watch Series 10 starts at $399 and launches September 20th.
Apple Watch Series 10 starts at $399. You can pre-order starting today, and it will be available on September 20th.
It's not for me, not for me,
Talk about
but
Apple Watch
a great watch.
Ultra is the
Let's
most
go, Apple Watch Ultra. Let's go.
with all of the powerful and intelligent features that help keep you connected, healthy, and safe. And it's also the ultimate sports watch. Here's Stan to tell you more.
Let's go, Apple Watch Ultra. Let's see what we got for the Ultra. This is the one I've been waiting for. They dropped the Ultra 2 last year. Wasn't going for it.
Perfect companion for athletes. It has great battery life to last through an Ironman, an action button for precise workout control, and a depth gauge for scuba.
Let's see if it's your time for an upgrade, baby.
And advanced positioning software, Ultra delivers the most accurate GPS in a sports watch. Ultra has the metrics, views, and experience.
I really just want a black one.
By custom workouts.
Despite the software upgrades, despite the rugged upgrades, despite all of that, if they just drop a black one of these,
Helpful insights to make it easier for
I'm upgrading. That's all I want to see, to be honest.
especially if you are training or preparing for a race. Ultra is also great for cycling.
Nobody in the chat yet?
Distance,
Let's see, live chat.
and heart rate.
Nobody has said anything in the chat yet. Maybe because there's nobody here.
Activity on iPhone.
Maybe that's what it is.
Connect power meters to Ultra for more metrics and experiences like cadence and power zones. Apple Watch Ultra helps you get the most out of your swim workouts.
Even if it's not a black and it's like a gunmetal gray,
WatchOS 11
you know what I'm saying?
workouts to boost
Even if it's like an Insta360 gray,
guides you through your current segment and gives you a snapshot of
I'll take it.
Ultra is also perfect for hiking, whether it's a day trip or a long trek, along with the advanced compass app that includes latitude, longitude, waypoints, and backtrack. WatchOS 11 supports offline maps, complete with custom route creation.
So watch OS 11. I'm suspecting that this is gonna come to all Apple Watches regardless,
Apple Watch Ultra is the best.
or up to a certain point.
So many more activities, like when you're out golfing, on the slopes, skiing or snowboarding, or enjoying the ocean, diving, surfing, or rowing. It also delivers all of the other core features of Apple Watch that keep you active, healthy, connected, and safe. This fall, we're excited to bring a stunning new finish to Ultra.
Let's see it. I hope they make it thinner too. If they made it thinner and a black one, give me that. I like the lock. This new clasp looks good.
Ultra 2 is now available in a gorgeous
Satin black.
This incredible deep dark finish is achieved through a custom blasting process. The diamond
What'd I say? What'd I say? This is what I wanted. We got a satin black Apple Watch Ultra.
every
You know, Apple, they gotta fluff it up. They gotta let you know that they use recycled titanium and they got it sourced from the ground. And you know what I'm saying? They gotta let you know the theatrics
Our updated
so you know
standards
why you're buying the
manufactured out of
product.
titanium hardware. We're also excited to introduce a new Ultra Band, the titanium Milanese loop.
That band
Inspired
looks
by
good.
stainless steel mesh, is
See,
so
they're
much
trying
more
to,
than
I feel
sports
like they're trying to
equipment.
hit a more
This new
premium
band
market here. I
is
feel like Apple Watch
purpose-built
users
using
are
titanium
in
and designed
a
for life.
semi premium market,
Titanium wire is woven,
but
flattened,
this is
and
trying to
polished
get
to
those
create a
people
smooth
that would
surface that wraps
rather
fluidly
wear a
around the
Rolex.
wrist. The
You
parachutes
know what I'm
are
saying?
unbuckled
What's
with
going what's going to get
water-resistant
them
buttons that
to want to
close
get an
when
Apple Watch
water
Ultra?
flows. And like all Ultra Bands, is designed to stay securely on your wrist. It's
And it's
surprisingly
working.
lightweight and elegant enough
It's working.
for any occasion. Available in both natural and black, the titanium Milanese loop joins
Yeah.
new colors of the
That's
chain
all I
link,
needed to see. They got a
outright and
titanium
ocean
black
band. And
Apple
this
Watch
year,
Ultra.
we're extending our partnership with
Give me that.
Hermes to Ultra. The new On Air band is made of a high-density 3D knit with a titanium buckle designed for water sports. And the exclusive
Got a
Hermes
couple new
Maritime watch
buckles.
face features high-visibility numerals
If you see me
and
with an Apple
functions
Watch
like
Ultra
a
with a
sailing-inspired
Hermes
motor.
band on it,
That's Apple Watch
I might have
Ultra.
hit the lottery.
Now back to you.
Just know that I got a stash of cash
Apple
somewhere
Watch
sitting
Ultra 2
somewhere
is our
crazy.
most rugged and capable Apple Watch with a durable titanium case and sapphire front crystal. Now, in a stunning black with a matching Milanese loop, it includes the intelligent features of watchOS 11. Ultra is the ultimate sports and adventure watch
All right,
with
so I'm
powerful
upgrading to the
capabilities
Ultra.
for runners,
That's the first thing that
cyclists,
Apple got me
swimmers,
with.
hikers,
They got
and
me.
athletes of all types.
After this, I'm probably gonna
Apple Watch Ultra
pre-order,
2 starts
trade in
at
my Ultra,
$799.
get this new
You
Ultra.
can pre-order starting today, and it will be available on September
They talking
23rd.
about 799.
Apple Watch Ultra 2 joins the completely redesigned Apple Watch Series 10 and the popular Apple Watch SE. We couldn't be more excited about the Apple Watch lineup.
I can still do it. I can still do it. I gotta see what the trade-in value is for the Apple Watch Ultra too,
And
because
this year, any
if they
Apple Watch
giving
will be
less than like
finished and
500,
carbon neutral, giving you
bro,
even
come on.
more choice with a lower carbon impact. It's one more step towards Apple 2030, our commitment to be carbon neutral across our entire footprint.
I really
Back
took
to
off
you,
work
Tim.
today. Part of it was for this. So I had some stuff to do this weekend. I've been traveling. Had to take the day off.
Now
But
let's talk about
let's see what
AirPods.
Tim Cook got for us.
AirPods forever changed what we imagined great
AirPods is
headphones could
next.
be. They are the most loved and most
I'm
popular
still
AirPods
rocking the
ever
AirPod
developed.
Pros.
AirPods Pro
They've been
come with
fine for me.
incredible
I
audio
really
experience
don't feel the
and
need to buy a
maximum
new set of
usability.
AirPods. But let's see what they
This
got.
year, we have significant updates across the entire lineup. So let's start off with a new generation of AirPods. Introducing AirPods 4. Get ready
AirPods?
to tell you more.
Oh, they're on AirPods 4 now? What do I have? I think I have the 2. AirPod Pro 2. I don't know.
AirPods 4
I
are
really
built on the
I've
original
they've
industry
lost me when it comes to
audio
AirPods.
loved by millions of people to set an entirely new bar for fit and comfort. The geometry of our ears is unique to each one of us, and creating one shape that naturally fits people around the world is a significant challenge. We use advanced
So
modeling
many
tools and
notifications,
unique
bro.
foam
I
materials
remember a
and
time
layers of
period in
carbon
life
to build an
when my life wasn't
unbelievable
filled with
system
notifications just
that
all day.
precisely
Ding,
matches
ding,
the light
ding, ding,
and
ding, ding,
elements
ding,
of
ding,
your
ding,
shapes,
ding, ding.
generating over
Like, yo,
50 million individual data points. This helped us refine the design to create our most comfortable AirPods ever. These also have incredible technology powered by the H2 chip, which is the most
why would
advanced
I,
chip
as an
in music,
AirPods owner, want to
unlocking
buy this one?
experiences only Apple
AirPods
Silicon
Pro.
can deliver.
I already got these.
That starts with a
That's how I
massively
see it. I already
superior
got them.
audio quality, thanks to a new acoustic architecture. With richer bass and crystal clear highs, these are the best sounding AirPods ever in this open air design. And that includes personalized spatial audio, which surrounds you with sound and transforms music, movies, and games with our most immersive media experience. AirPods are also perfect for taking calls hands-free, and machine learning makes this experience even better. When interacting with Siri, you can simply nod your head yes or shake your head no in response to Siri announcements. And for clearer call quality for whomever you're speaking to, voice isolation instantly removes the background noise around you, no matter your environment. Call from Francis Lee. Answer it.
Hey, just give me a minute. Yeah, the girls are practically in the garage. I hear you perfectly. You're not even hearing us. Because they are loud. Oh, yeah.
In addition, with a quick press on the force sensor, you have even more
Okay,
control
so there's
to
force
play
touch
or
buttons
pause
on it.
music and to mute or end calls.
I
To
don't know
make
if
these AirPods
I
even more
can't
convenient to
swipe on my
charge and
AirPods. I
carry
know I
with
can
you
like press it
everywhere you
and
go,
like it'll actually
the
press and
charging
like
case has
pause and skip
USB-C,
tracks,
and we've made it the smallest, most portable case
but I can't
ever
like
for
swipe to
AirPods,
turn the music down or
while
any of that.
delivering up
So
to 30 hours
might
of
be a
total
worthy
battery life.
upgrade. They got better battery life, 30
For those
hours,
looking for
and they're
even more
USB-C to
advanced
charge now,
performance in this style of
which is
AirPods,
kind of better than the
we've
ones I have
created
right
the
now.
second bar,
The ones I have,
inspired by
they
some of
charge
the
with
most
lightning,
impactful features of
which is
AirPods
not
4.
good. Not
We're
good at all.
excited to bring active noise cancellation to this
Thought I got
AirPods
rid of
design
lightning,
for
but I
the
still got
first
some
time.
lightning left around.
With
Shaking my head.
upgraded microphones, the power of the H2 chip, and advanced computational audio, these AirPods will help to reduce environmental noise, like airplane engines and city traffic, so you can have a great listening experience at even lower volumes without sacrificing sound quality. We're also adding our industry-leading transparency
What
mode,
about the pros
which
though?
provides the most natural way to hear the environment around you, exactly as it sounds. With the introduction of listening modes to these AirPods, it was important to include the magic of adaptive audio, which automatically reduces noise for you as the environment changes, so you don't need to switch modes when you're moving from a quiet area to a noisy one. And to make it even easier to engage with those nearby while wearing AirPods, conversation awareness will help to seamlessly lower your media volume when you start talking to someone.
How's the morning going?
Hey, Michelle.
Now that's cool. The fact that
Bring it back
it'll turn your music down when you walk up on somebody or you start having a conversation.
For even more convenience, we've also added wireless charging to this charging case.
You can now
You can
wireless.
tap
Well,
Watcher Qi
you can
certified chargers,
always
and
wirelessly
we've
charge.
added a speaker to the case for help with Find My.
So the
These
case has a
AirPods
speaker.
have
It's
the best
USB-C. You
in-ear
can use your
AirPods
Apple
in
Watch
the
charger to
market.
charge the case.
Game-changing audio performance,
Better audio
powered by advanced
performance,
machine
active
learning
noise
that
canceling,
enables personalized spatial audio and active noise cancellation, with voice
and then
isolation,
Siri
seamless
interactions.
captions, and so
So you can
much
like
more.
go like this, and
We've
Siri
also
will take
removed
that
the
as a
carbon
yes.
plastic
You can
press,
go like this, and
utilizing
Siri will take that as a
100%
no. That's
fiber-based
cool.
materials, and
It's cool
reduced the
stuff.
packaging by more than 50% to help decrease our emissions from shipping and move closer to our commitment of becoming carbon neutral by 2030. The next generation AirPods 4 are just $129, and AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation are $179. You can pre-order them
So,
today, and they will be available on September 20th. Next,
so it looks
with
like
a
September
second
20th is when
bold
Apple's gonna
new
drop
ear
everything.
design, there's AirPods Max, which people around the world absolutely love, featuring the highest fidelity sound quality and
AirPods Max
amazing
better
active
get
noise cancellation.
USB-C, and it looks
AirPods
like
Max deliver the ultimate
Marquez just
professional
tweeted
listening
out
experience.
AirPod Max
We're
gets
excited
new
to
colors
introduce
and
you
USB-C.
to
That's
new
it.
colors in midnight, blue, purple,
Okay, new
orange,
colors.
and starlight,
I
along
feel
with
like not having
features
USB-C
that
is
make
one of the
AirPods
things
Max
that
even more convenient to charge.
made me not want to get
With
AirPods
iOS
Max.
18, the
So the
listening
fact that they're
experience
now
is even better,
USB-C,
with
I
personalized
might
spatial
consider
audio
getting some
and
AirPods
music
Max. I heard they
instantly.
sound really good, so
AirPods Max are still $549, but
549.
pre-order today and will also be available on September 20th.
That's
These are
too
the
goddamn
brand new
high.
AirPods 4 and updated AirPods Max. Now, let's talk about our most popular and the single best-selling headphone in the world, AirPods Pro.
These are the ones I
This
have.
design
Let's see
feature
what they got for me.
provides an incredible audio experience that includes pro-level active noise cancellation, a crystal clear transparency mode,
Okay.
and
people around the world with AirPods Pro. Hearing is an essential part of how
Health
so many of us
capabilities from your
communicate
ears?
and experience the people and the world around us. But hearing loss can significantly affect these important experiences and relationships, impacting your quality of life. The World Health Organization estimates that more than 1.5 billion people are living with hearing loss. If left unaddressed, this can affect your short and long term health, including increased risk of cognitive decline, falls, and social isolation, which contributes to depression. And all of these factors can impact your longevity as well. Over the last several years, we've developed important building blocks in this space with the Noise app on Apple Watch, headphone audio exposure on iPhone, and the Apple Hearing Study. With over 160,000 participants, it's one of the largest studies of its kind. Through this work, we've gained deeper insights into the issues surrounding hearing health, which inspired us to do even more. So today, we're introducing three major health features for AirPods Pro 2, focused on prevention, awareness, and assistance. Let's start with prevention. 1 in 3 people are regularly exposed to environmental noise levels that could impact their hearing. To put this into perspective, there are all kinds of sounds that can be concerning in daily life, whether that's commuting, mowing the lawn at home, or when you're headed to that next event. The more you're exposed, the more it can impact your hearing. To help our users minimize their exposure, we're adding hearing protection to AirPods Pro on by default across listening modes. The ear tips help to provide passive noise reduction. Whether you're attending a live show or playing at the show, machine learning on the H2 chip actively reduces louder, more intermittent noise at 48,000 times per second.
Okay, so AirPods Pro can be used
Hearing
as
protection can help
earplugs,
you across a
basically.
variety of loud environments, preserving the entire dynamic range of what you're listening to.
Didn't it
Next,
always
let's talk
have
about
something like
awareness.
that? Like if I
As
turned
hearing
on
loss often
active noise
worsens
canceling
gradually,
right now,
making it
wouldn't it
really hard to
also
detect.
limit how much I can
And
hear?
even with tests that are available, 80% of adults in the US have not had their hearing checked in the last 5 years. To give you insight into your hearing health, we're introducing a clinically validated hearing test with your AirPods Pro and iPhone. It's a simple 5-minute check you can take from the
Wow.
comfort of your own
So you
home.
can have
All
your
you need to do is
own
tap the screen when you hear a
ear
series of
check
tones at different volumes
at
and
home from your
frequencies.
AirPods. That's
The
interesting.
hearing test builds on learnings from the Apple
Why?
Hearing Study and was developed using
It's like,
large
can you
scale
hear?
real world data.
Yes.
And it was
Move
validated
forward.
against the clinical gold standard
If
of
no,
pure tone audiometry.
go to a
Once
doctor.
you're done, you'll see
Like,
easy to understand results in a personalized hearing profile. And like the rest of your health data, these results will be stored privately and securely in the Health app, where you can take
but I
ready
think
tests,
that's
learn more about hearing loss,
it's good
and
to have
share your
more data
results with
about
others.
yourself, you know?
Learning if you have hearing loss is a critical step to getting the hearing assistance you need, which can often be challenging due to high cost and a limited audio experience. And global research shows hearing loss often goes untreated. In fact, the Apple Hearing Study revealed that a staggering 75% of people diagnosed with hearing loss haven't received the assistive support they need. So we are really excited to announce that this fall, AirPods Pro will have a clinical grade over the counter hearing aid feature. We're adding this
Clinical grade
groundbreaking capability to help more than 1
hearing aid
million people
from
with
AirPods.
mild to moderate hearing loss.
Apple is really onto
After you
something
take a
this year.
hearing test, your AirPods Pro are transformed into a personalized hearing aid, boosting the specific sounds you need in real time, like parts of speech or elements within your environment.
I would have never thought
This
to
will
wear
allow
some
you to hear your
AirPods
surroundings better, to help keep you
as
safe and connect
hearing
you with
aids.
people nearby. So it's even easier to hear
But I
and
guess some
engage in
people would love
conversations.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Celebrate you. And I'm so
What?
proud to be calling your son.
So they just show the
With the
difference
audio
in
quality
what
of
it can
AirPods
do.
Pro, your hearing profile is automatically applied to music, movies, and phone calls across all your devices without needing to adjust any settings at all. We are
That's
so
really good.
excited for these
Some good
updates
stuff.
coming to AirPods Pro 2, delivering the world's first all-in-one experience with active
Okay,
hearing
so
protection,
I got the
a
AirPods Pro
global-grade hearing
1,
test, and
AirPods
an
Pro 2,
easy-to-use
and then
version.
I might get the Apple Watch Ultra too.
Building on years of impactful work, these innovations are
I mean, so far, Apple already got me for what,
Apple can deliver.
7?
We expect to receive clearance from the FDA and other regulators soon.
How much are these AirPods?
Availability of the hearing test and hearing aid features
How much
this
are these
fall in over
AirPods?
100 countries and regions, including the US, Germany, and Japan. These features will be available in a software update coming to AirPods Pro 2 and iOS 18 to help make hearing health significantly more approachable for so many people. Now, I'll pass it back to Kate.
These are the breakthrough updates and
How
game-changing
much for
innovations
the AirPod
taking
2?
the entire AirPods product line to the next level. With the best open-ear audio performance ever in AirPods 4, a transformational end-to-end hearing health
USB-C
experience
itself is
for
worth the
AirPods Pro
upgrade
2, and
because
stunning
that
new
lightning
phones
port
with
has to
USB-C
go.
charging for AirPods Max. And now, back to Tim.
Timmy,
We're
tell
proud
me
that
how
we're
much the
continuing to
AirPods
deliver
2 gonna
on Apple's
cost
commitment to
for me,
come up
brother.
with a breakthrough experience that will enrich so many people's lives. With updates across the AirPods lineup, we continue to take the best personal audio experience in the world even further. Now let's talk about iPhone.
Uh, Did
iPhone
I miss the price?
continues to make a profound impact on all of our lives. Its power and capability enable us to get so much done, so quickly and so easily. Like connecting with our family and friends, staying productive on the go, and capturing
Somebody on
those
Twitter
special
said
moments.
the AirPods are gonna
iPhone
make you
charges
superhuman because now
super
you can hear
sharp
like
beat
super far if
frequencies
you want
and
to.
so many more. It
I
puts
have to try that
powerful
out.
generative models
Sounds kind of
right
dope.
at the core of your iPhone, making it even more useful and delightful.
iPhone
The next
16, here we
generation of
go.
iPhone has been designed for Apple Intelligence from the ground up. It marks the beginning of an exciting new era. And here it is.
iPhone 16, what you got for me? New Siri. Oh yeah. Yeah. We got that new button to control the camera on the side. And it looks like it's coming to the regular models too, and not just the pros.
iPhone 16 raises the bar for what an iPhone can do.
I like that
Its
they still
high-end
take pride in the
capabilities
iPhone 16. They're not just iPhone 16 Pro, iPhone 16 Pro. They're literally like pushing the iPhone 16 because that's probably the one for most people, to be honest.
iPhone 16 has a vibrant new look. It is made from beautiful aerospace-grade aluminum with 85% recycled
It
content
looks like it was
made from
made
pure
with
gold.
the same stuff the pros are made from.
iPhone 16 celebrates color in an unparalleled way. We evolved the process of developing our unique and durable color-infused back glass to create new, rich colors: ultramarine, teal, and pink. Together with white and black, they create a bold new palette.
I don't know why, but
iPhone
just every
16
year the
is built
black
to
just looks the
last,
best to me. I don't
engineered
know.
for durability.
Maybe I need to grow up,
It is water
but
and dust resistant
black just
and
seems
has our
always
new
like the best
most
color.
advanced glass ceramic formulations.
That's what I got on
Its
my
limited
iPhone right now.
generation ceramic shield material is 50% tougher than the first generation ceramic shield and 2 times tougher than glass found
I like the
in any
material that they
smartphone.
made the 15 out of
The
too.
display on iPhone 16
Like
provides an
this
exceptional viewing experience under all conditions.
feels like quality
From
material
2000
right here.
nits when you're in a sunny environment and down to 1 nit in the dark. And it comes in two
I think I might
sizes:
keep this 15 until the 17
6.1 inches
Slim
for
comes
iPhone
out.
16
And then
and
when that 17
6.7
Slim comes
inches
out, I'll
for
trade this one in
iPhone
for that.
16 Plus. iPhone 16 now has the customizable action button, allowing
iPhone
you to
16
perform
gets
a
the action
variety of
button.
functions with just a press. You can record a voice memo, identify a song, or translate a phrase. You can also customize the action button
Auto
with short
translate from the
text,
button
so
is
it
really
opens
cool. I didn't think
calendar
about
during
that
the
one.
day and flashlight at night. Or use it to directly access in-app functionality, like unlocking and locking your car with the Ford Pass app. iPhone 16 introduces the all-new innovative camera control. The camera control provides instant, easy access to the camera with just a click. It allows
Shri. Srinivas.
Running powerful experiences
Ah, Shri
with
Balan.
Apple Intelligence on device needs a chip with substantial high performance compute. It needs memory to store large models and bandwidth to access them quickly.
So here's
And
where
of
we learn
course,
all about the chip,
phenomenal energy efficiency.
the new chip.
So we're bringing our latest breakthroughs and jumping 2 generations ahead from A16 Bionic in iPhone 15 to A18, our brand new chip
They're
that
going
makes it
to
simpler for
A18,
iPhone 16.
not
It
A17,
features an
A18.
updated 16-core neural engine that is optimized for running large generative models. This neural
Optimized for
engine
running
is
large
10 times
generative
faster
models.
than machine learning. And it's not
LLMs
just
have
about
been like
performance.
the
We've
thing
also created
for the last
AI
2 years.
family
LLM,
solutions,
LLM,
including 17
large
chips
language
with
model here,
system
large
level
language model
integration.
for you,
This is critical
everything.
to give the chip the fastest, most efficient access to our generative models, as well as drive the performance of Apple Intelligence. A18
My
is
brother
also
just texted me. He
the second
said the base
generation
iPhone is
of
looking better and
technology.
better. That's
This
exactly what I was
generation of
saying.
technology
Like the
has
base
even
iPhone
smaller transistors,
is the one
faster, and
that
more
they
efficient.
seem to want to push the most.
A18 has
So
the
I'm
latest
curious to
Bluetooth
see how you
6
gonna
Core
get me to get
CPU
the Pro.
with 2 performance
That's what I'm
cores
thinking
and
about. Like
4
how you
efficient
gonna get me to
cores.
get the Pro when the 16 looks this good? That's why I didn't get the 15 Pro. I didn't get the 15 Pro
Including
because I was
performance.
completely
It
content
is
with
up to
getting an
70%
iPhone 15.
faster than the
So I
CPU
can
in iPhone
imagine how
15
people about to feel
and up
about
to
the 16.
60% faster than the CPU in
I'm gonna get
iPhone
the
12.
16 Pro
And
just
thanks to
because
our
that's what I had my
technology,
mind set
these
on.
transistors are
I got the
60%
regular
more
15
efficient
because
than
I knew I was
A16
going to
Bionic
eventually
and
get the
deliver
16 Pro
the
Max.
same performance using 30%
So
less power. This CPU
we'll
is
see what they say
faster
about the
than
Pro.
all the competition, challenging even high-end desktop PCs. A18 also features our latest desktop class GPU architecture. This new 5-core GPU plays a huge role in everything from Apple Intelligence to camera features and graphics-intense games. It is up to 40% faster than the GPU in iPhone 15 and up to 2 times faster than the GPU in iPhone 12. The GPU is also more efficient than A16, delivering the same performance using 35% less power. A18 is in a class of its own, built with our latest silicon innovations to power experiences like Apple
Okay, so
Intelligence
this
and
A18
iPhone
chip
16.
looks like it's
Fully
about to be
integrated
something
with
serious. You got new
real-time
AI
operating
features, you got
systems
new camera computation, we got a whole new button on the phone already. So iPhone 16 is looking promising right now. Let's see what they're gonna have for the Pro. Apple with the cinematics, man, like 10 out of 10 every single time.
It's the most personal product in your life. It's
Craig
designed to serve the
Figure.
things that make you, you. Like your relationships,
Craig didn't jump out of a
hobbies,
plane or anything this time.
photos,
I'm disappointed.
your calendar, notes, and more. Now, we're bringing together that personal context with the power of generative models to deliver intelligence that understands you. And we're doing it in a way that protects your privacy.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been messing around with the new
Personal intelligence
Windows.
systems
Oh
are at the
shit!
heart of the iPhone
Almost
16
dropped it.
plan, with the ability to
The new
understand
Copilot
different
PCs,
language, as well as
and
images,
I'm not gonna
makes it
lie,
much,
having a large
much
language model
simpler
at
to
your
access.
disposal at any time
This
at
power
like a click of a
capability
button
is grounded in your
with
personal
this
context.
Copilot button,
This is only possible
you
thanks to
unlock.
our unique integration of hardware and software.
Just
Our
having AI at any
intelligence is
time is really
fundamentally
nice.
powered by silicon
So
and
having that
built
in the
to
next
generate models
iPhone
like
is
the
gonna be
iPhone
something
in
serious.
your pocket. These models are built by Apple and fine-tuned for your everyday iPhone experiences, and they adapt dynamically to your current activity. For more computationally intensive tasks, Apple Intelligence can unlock even more intelligence with private cloud compute. Private cloud compute maintains the privacy and security of your iPhone while giving you access to generative models much larger than what fits in your pocket today.
Private
It runs
cloud
on
compute.
servers we've built especially with Apple Silicon.
Okay.
Protecting your personal information when accessing server-based intelligence requires a fundamental breakthrough in how these systems are built. And private cloud compute delivers just that. When you draw on private cloud compute, your data is never stored or shared with Apple. It's used only to fulfill your requests. And in a first for the industry, independent experts can continuously verify this privacy promise.
I think having secure AI is very important, and I'm glad Apple is taking the lead on this security issue because I've seen some back ends, you know what I'm saying, and data is expensive.
Apple Intelligence is integrated throughout the system across so many of the apps you use day to day. Let's take a look at
I like how Apple uses size, like
so much of what you do with your
in their
iPhone.
cinematography. Like they want to really capture a landscape, even if they just have one person on the screen.
Deeply integrating them into iOS, making them accessible virtually everywhere you type. So you'll be able to rewrite hastily written notes into a polished digital
Having it
reply.
built
And
into
use
your
Tone
keyboard
and
is
snap a
crazy.
message to your boss to sound a little more professional. Or
So if I
code your
typed up a
email
message,
like you are
I can
Google
select all the text
posting it to your phone.
and then have AI rewrite it for me in a
Sometimes
couple
the
of
best way
different
to get
formats.
ideas
One
is to
being
work with
professional. So if I wanted to
artists
sound
like
more
you.
professional,
And you'll be
it
able
can
to create
instantly
your own
update. That's crazy.
simply by typing a description, giving you the perfect response for your group thread. With
I'm so
endless
glad Apple
possibilities
kept
to
Apple
rewrite your
Intelligence free.
imagination and run
Exactly.
wild, or create
Like
fun original images.
so many companies are
Give
trying
it
to
your own
monetize it,
style.
especially
Building
Samsung.
a dedicated app on iPhone can be
I don't know if Google is doing the same
frustrating with
thing,
apps
but
like Messages. The thing
Samsung
is,
they
iPhone
be
is
trying to
so
tax
many
for
different
AI. It's
photos,
just like
and Apple
keep it
Intelligence
free.
will give you brand new ways to relive precious memories. Suppose you've got a photo in mind that you took ages ago but can't remember exactly when or where. Just describe it by typing something like Shawnee dancing in a red dress.
See, this is
Apple
something that
Intelligence will
Google
find
did
it for
with the
you,
Pixel 9.
making it
They
easy to
added a whole
recreate
nother app for
just say that
screenshots
moment in a video.
to find certain
You'll
things,
also be able to create an
but they should have just
adorable,
built it into the regular
realistic
Photos
baby
app.
memory just by
And this is
typing a
kind of
description
what
of
Apple's
whatever you're in
doing here.
mind, like the kids learning to crochet with Aunt Fiona. Apple Intelligence will automatically find relevant photos and videos and smartly arrange them into a storyline. We hope you'll enjoy building your own collection of movies that you can
That's
share and
good.
relive for
That's
years to
good.
come.
Because
And
they've
Apple
been doing
knows
that. They've
hard
been
about how
creating
Apple
these
Intelligence in an iPhone 16
like
will help you prioritize and focus
what do you
on
call them,
what's
like
essential
collages
for
of
getting things
images,
done.
and they'll present it to you like, hey, do you like
Maybe
this?
a quick survey your inbox.
But
Instead of
it's nice
sending
that you can
rushed
prompt it
replies,
to create something for you.
you'll see summaries that convey the most useful information. Your notifications will be summarized too, helping you quickly get the gist. And priority notifications will be placed at the top of your stack so you won't miss a last minute invitation. All throughout our day, we turn to iPhone
Marquez
Intelligence to
said
get things
this
done.
long
And the
rehashing
right
of
way to
Apple
accelerate
Intelligence is
everyday
going to be
tasks
awkward
is
if the
with
iPhone
Siri.
launches with iOS
Apple
18
Intelligence marks the
and not
start of a new era
18.1
for Siri,
and has
making
none
it
of
more
these features
natural,
out of the box.
contextually relevant, and more personal to you.
I doubt they
Does your
launch
iPhone
it on
understand
day one.
Siri will follow
Probably
along
September
with you
20th
wherever
when they
you
launch
are.
this.
Hey Siri, who is
None
there?
of these features
The
work.
museum?
That would be crazy for
Wait,
Apple
no,
to do.
not the museum. The Palace of Fine Arts.
Bernard Maybeck designed the Palace of Fine Arts.
And you'll
Siri
always
is
have the
actually
option to
smart now.
type to Siri. Great for those times when you want to make your request a little more
And you can
discreet.
type to Siri now, so you don't
Using
have
these
to
new
always talk to
always-on
Siri. You
features and
can
settings,
just type
Siri
something
will give you step-by-step
and it'll
guidance on
understand
how
your
to do
your
something on your
your
iPhone,
text,
like
which is good.
removing duplicate
Which is good.
photos from your
Sometimes you
gallery.
don't want to,
This will be great for
you know what I'm
everyday
saying, say
tasks,
the word and
especially
then
on newer
have to say what
iPhones.
you want to say.
There's
Sometimes you're in
so
a
much you can
situation where
do
you
with
just want
Siri.
to
Siri will be able
do
to
this for
guide
me,
you into your
and it
personal
should be able to do
content
that.
to help you in ways that are unique to you, like pulling up the recommendation for the TV show that your brother sent you last month.
Now that's
And
cool.
Siri will gain on-screen awareness,
So if somebody
showing
sends
you
you a
when
text
shows
message,
come
like if
on.
my brother sent me a
You'll
TV
simply
show,
say, play that,
and
and it will be able
I
to
could just ask
interrupt
Siri like,
without
what was the name of
interrupting
that
you.
show that my brother sent me
Or
the other
take your
day?
friend's content
And
without
it'll
losing
go through my
memories, or
contacts, go
add
through the
to
messages with my
specific
brother,
specific
and probably
apps.
find it, which is
Siri's
interesting,
personal content
kind of scary,
understanding and action capabilities
feels
make
a
it
bit
easy to say,
intrusive,
send Erica the
but I
photos
think
of
that's why they
Saturday's
talked about
party.
security so
And
much
Siri
earlier.
will dig up the photos and send them right off. With new ways to express yourself and relive memories, along with tools to help you prioritize and focus so you can get more done, Apple Intelligence is going to transform so much of what you do with iPhone. Apple Intelligence will be available as a free software update. The first set of features will be available in beta next month, with more features
So it's going in beta next month.
with US English in most regions around the world. We'll add localized English for Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa,
That's why
and Asia.
Marquez said that, because
We're working to
if they're gonna
expand
launch on
capabilities
September
to more
20th
languages,
and they're
like
talking about next
Chinese,
month to get some of these
Russian,
features,
Japanese, and Spanish.
some people might
They're
buy
going to
the
be
iPhone
fully out
16
next
for
year.
those features
And this is just the
and they're not
beginning.
gonna be there
As
on
we
day
move
one,
forward,
which is crazy.
we'll continue to bring more personal intelligence to the apps and experiences that you use every day. Now, I'd like to show you something really cool that we've created especially for iPhone 16. Your iPhone is with you everywhere you go, and we wanted to give you the ability to instantly learn about everything you see. Visual intelligence is just a click away with iPhone 16's new camera control that Cayenne introduced earlier. Let me show you. Suppose you're out for a stroll and you stumble upon a restaurant you haven't been to before. Just click and hold the camera control and point your iPhone. With just a click, boom, your iPhone instantly pulls up recent items,
Yo,
ratings, and quick options to check out the menu
hold
or
on,
make
hold
a
on, hold on.
reservation. And you can
I'm gonna
learn
keep it
more
live,
in
but
just a tap.
the
Pause,
camera button is not just a camera
and say
button.
you come
It's
across a flyer
basically
for an interesting
an
event.
AI
Just click
assistant
and you can add it to your calendar.
for your
It
camera.
tells about the event title, time and
So if
date,
I
location,
look at a
and all of
restaurant
that
and I
in
point my
one
phone
view.
at the restaurant and then
And there's
hold
that
the
cute little dog
capture
you see in the
button
park.
or the camera button
Whose dog
essentially,
is that?
it'll tell me about
Click,
the restaurant.
and now you know.
And you can do that for animals and posters.
All of this is done privately using a combination of on-device intelligence and
And now they're
algorithms
talking about
built into the
security
camera
again because
software.
that's obviously something that's going to come up.
The camera
You're
control
going to
is
put these
also
features in
integrated
everybody's
with
phones,
third-party
but
tools, making it
is it
super
secure?
fast and easy to tap into their specific domain expertise. So, if you come across a bike that looks exactly like the kind you're in the market for, just tap to search Google for where you could buy something similar.
So you can do a tap to search
If you're
similar
studying
to
for
circle to
a
search.
college lecture and get stuck on a particular concept, just use the camera control to ask ChatGPT for guidance.
You
Nice.
can basically, so they
Of
basically
course,
just
you
showed
can
that you
use
can
Camera
snap
Control
a
to
math
search
problem or
online
something on a
activities
textbook
and
and
bring
have
notifications
ChatGPT
to you.
help you solve it for you.
That's visual
Like imagine if we
intelligence
had that when we was in
enabled by the
school.
new Camera
Like
Control on iPhone 16, helping you learn about
that's
your
crazy.
surroundings and get answers to your questions faster than ever before. It's coming to the Camera Control later this year.
It's funny. I saw a meme that
Camera
it
Control
said
also elevates the camera experience on iPhone 16.
when
To tell you all about it,
your middle
here's
school
Adrian.
teacher or yeah, when your middle school teacher would tell you something like you would not always have a PC in your pocket or a calculator in your pocket. And it's just like
By making it
look how
easy
life
for
worked out.
everyone to capture
Everybody got a
amazing moments
calculator,
with you.
everybody got a calendar,
Let's
everybody
start with
got
a closer
all
look
that
at the camera control. It's designed for
at
that
any time,
amazing camera
access anywhere,
experience. It brings
always.
you new ways to capture your photos quickly and easily. The camera control is easy to use in landscape or portrait. It's flesh to
That
the surface,
capture, the camera
covered
button that
by
they're talking
sapphire
about, it looks
crystal
good.
with a smooth texture and surrounded by a color-matched stainless steel trim. The camera control elegantly blends hardware and software. When you click, it launches the camera. And once in the camera,
One
you don't
click,
need
you
to
launch the
adjust your grip
camera.
to take a photo. Just click again, so you don't
One
mess
another
around.
click to take a
When you
photo.
click and hold, you can do a quick video
Click and
call.
hold to
The
do a
camera
quick
control
video.
is packed with innovation.
So basically, you can
Tap
go
Time
click
Image
and then
enables a
click,
click experience,
and you'll
whereby the
immediately take a
Stream
photo,
Force
basically.
sensor interacts with the Taptic engine, ensuring responsive haptic feedback like in a mechanical camera shutter. Additionally, a small multi-pixel capacitive sensor and signal processor under the sapphire crystal recognize touch gestures. Thanks to this
So there's
innovative
touch
design,
gestures, so you can
the
swipe on
camera
it to like
control
zoom
is
in and
able to
zoom out,
shoot
which
with
is
a
cool.
full click and a lighter press. While you click to take
This
a
is all
photo,
on the
a
16
lighter
though.
press
This is not
reveals
even
an
the Pro yet.
all-new, clean preview that dissolves other UI elements, helping you focus on
So
the
if you
beautiful
hold it
shot.
down
A light press also brings up a new overlay that
without
allows
actually
quick
pushing it all
access
the way
to
down,
useful
it'll like
camera functions.
focus like a
Let's
regular
start
camera.
with the camera control
Like if I
featuring
if I
controls like
you know
zoom.
what I'm saying, I do like
When you press lightly twice,
a
it
soft
activates
press,
controls. Then simply
camera's gonna
slide to the
focus, and
left
then I
or
press it all
hold
the way down,
and
it'll
press
actually take the
lightly
photo.
again to select it.
This
By
camera's
clicking and
actually
holding,
dead. I need to
you
plug it
can
in.
manage landscape and portrait. Apps like Snapchat
It recently dawned on me that you can charge
That's the new
like a
camera
mirrorless
control on iPhone
DSLR type
14,
camera like this with
making it
USB C.
even easier to capture
And when I
images
remembered that I
and
could do
access
that,
visual
I
information.
stopped taking the battery out.
iPhone
Because
16
normally I
also
would
has
take the
an
battery
optional
out,
48
plug it
megapixel
in.
main camera
But
that
why
offers
do all that when I could
incredible
just plug it
pixel
in
resolution.
like
You
any
can
other device
maximize
and
resolution
just let it
with
charge?
a 48 megapixel photo.
If you're not doing that,
Join the innovative
maybe
triple
that's something
zoom
you should try
camera
too.
on iPhone 14, so you can capture fine details in the scene, like this
Beautiful
rocky road
photography.
slope.
I mean,
The main camera image pipeline can also
iPhone
release
still
a
stands as the
super high
most
resolution
undefeated camera
image
out there.
with an image that's been optimized for light capture by grouping every 4 pixels into a larger pixel. The result is a 24 megapixel photo that balances
24
image quality,
megapixel,
light and detail, and a smaller file
great
size that's
color
great for
contrast,
storing and
great
sharing.
saturation, great
Computational
high
photography
dynamic
also
range.
allows us to flex this main
As
camera
expected, you know what I'm
beyond
saying?
its fixed
iPhones
use.
tend to have some of
We
the
use
best
the full
cameras out
12
there.
megapixels of the sensor to deliver a 2x telephoto option with full resolution photos.
2x
This 2x
telephoto,
telephoto option has a faster aperture than any previous dedicated 2x telephoto
f1.6
camera on
aperture.
iPhone and can capture up to 1.6 times more light. The capability to capture 48 megapixel photos and optical quality 2x telephoto images makes this main camera a 48 megapixel fusion camera. This 2x telephoto even has a separate image pipeline that delivers incredible quality with deep fusion, zero shutter lag, and great low light performance. And it captures 4K 60 video in Dolby Vision HDR with optical quality. iPhone 16 also has a new ultra-wide camera, now with autofocus. People love the ultra-wide camera for its versatility, from capturing more of the scene to creative framing.
Yeah,
It
iPhone
just
has
makes
some of the best
photography
ultra
picture
wide
perfect,
cameras.
which is so easy now with
I've
the
tried like
iPhone
the
16.
S24 Ultra,
With a larger aperture and greater pixels,
iPhone.
the new ultra-wide
I
camera
just feel like
can
the ultra
capture
wide
up
on
to
the iPhone looks
1.6 times
especially
more
good.
light for even higher image quality, especially in low light situations.
These are some
The new
great photo
ultra-wide camera
examples that they're showing
also
too. I wish I could
enables
show the live stream, but I
ultra-wide
can't
photo, so you
because
can
they
take
would immediately
really
take
close
it
up
down.
shots
So
and capture impressive details, like on this frog's skin and this mantis that looks so majestic in
they got some
person.
really good macro
Despite the fact that
photography
the 2x telephoto is
capabilities.
still enabled by the 48 megapixel fusion camera, iPhone 16 users will get the
You can see
equivalent
some really
of
great
4
detail in some
lenses
of
in
those macro
quality
shots when you get
and
really up
pushing
close,
limits further with
which is good.
spatial capture on iPhone 16. The new camera design enables us to get stereoscopic information from the ultra-wide and fusion cameras for capturing spatial
That's cool.
scenes.
So they're using the
With
ultra wide
integrated
camera
spatial
and then the
video,
regular camera
we can also
to
capture
create spatial
spatial
video.
photos.
I still haven't
It's
experienced
so
spatial
powerful
video
to
yet. I
preserve
don't
your
really know
precious
what
moments
it's
with
like.
spatial photos and videos,
I'm
like you're
I'm
visiting a
assuming it's
place
like
or a
a
family
3D
vacation
photo
and
where you can
viewing
kind of
them
like
from
look
your
around the
desktop
photo,
on Apple
but I don't know
TV.
what
iPhone
extent.
16 also
How
gives
deep is
audio
that
quality
3D? Can you
ability.
like look
You
see
can
somebody
mark
back of their head or
location in
something
the
like
algorithm
how deep is
via
that
the
3D?
use
I've
of
never gotten a
multi-bit
chance to try
noise
that
level
yet, so I'm
videos.
interested to see how that works.
Hey, I'm getting that classic San Francisco breeze. Sorry if it's loud.
Haven't been to San Fran
Happy
either. I
break
definitely want to
trip.
go
I
there.
miss you guys. I'll see you when I get back.
Once you've captured your moments, the true magic is enjoying them later. And we are elevating the entire experience with iOS 18. The redesigned
So we've
Photos
been
app
through the Apple
transforms
Watch,
the
the
ordinary
AirPods,
sparklery into
and
beautiful,
now we're on to the
impactful
iPhone.
connections, like groups of your favorite people,
Got
trips,
some
and
great
so
features for
much
the
more.
iPhone so far. Apple
Because the Photos
Intelligence,
library
a
is
new
unique,
camera button on the
Photos app is
side.
now customizable, so you
Obviously,
can
the
add your
action button
reflections
from
and
last
pin
year.
the ones you access frequently. With cleanup coming with Apple
I don't
Intelligence,
think they've
you can
talked about the
easily remove
screen or the
distracting
battery yet.
objects in photos, even their reflections and shadows. iPhone 16
New
features
features where you
so
can
many
like remove stuff from
exciting
your
new
images, which is
functions:
great.
camera control, 48 megapixel fusion camera, the equivalent of 4 lenses including macro, spatial capture, and more. Now, back to Cayenne.
Great updates for the iPhone
A
16. They're
18 drives
looking really
camera
good.
and Apple Intelligence features. Our amazing silicon also benefits world-class gaming. We pair the powerful performance and efficiency of A18 with new system optimizations, including our thermal design.
30% higher sustained performance.
Hardware
What does that
accelerated
mean?
ray
Like it
tracing.
doesn't get as hot
This
by
is because
30%? Like
AIs
what?
use War Thunder Mobile to more accurately represent the reflection of the sun on the water. Hardware acceleration can run ray tracing at up to 5 times higher frame rates than with software-based ray tracing, allowing
Well,
AATs
Marquez tweeted
to
out the
run
new
these
camera
projects
control button on the
seamlessly.
iPhone is really
Here,
cool and
ray
has a lot of
tracing seems to be
has
making
tons of
existing
visual AI
applications
features,
faster.
not coming
These
until
techniques
later
are
this year.
possible to run
The
in
main thing it'll do out of the
without
box is
hardware
flip through camera
acceleration.
controls when taking
iPhone
pictures
16
and videos
also
in the
supports
camera app.
AAA games that were previously only available for iPhone
So those
5.
AI features that I was talking about earlier, it
Residents of
sounds like they're
San
not coming
Diego,
until later in the
that
year.
launched earlier this year,
But
and
out of the
Assassin's Creed
box, you'll be
Mirage.
able to control
They run
the
great on iPhone
camera
for
with it
seamlessly
as they
multi-control.
demonstrated. Looks like they got a
Today,
new Assassin's
Game
Creed
Developers
coming for the
Insight
mobile platform
introduced
too,
the
which looks
next
good.
generation leading game from Tencent, Honor of Kings World.
Honor of
This is the
Kings
latest
World.
installment into this massive franchise that boasts
I
hundreds of
just saw
millions of
Assassin's Creed
players
though,
worldwide and is one of
and I
the
love
most
Assassin's
popular
Creed.
games
So
in
if
the
I can get
world.
me a mobile
There's even
Assassin's
a
Creed, that
lead
would be
in
kind of fire.
Ultra Graphics Mode optimized for iPhone 16. It offers an unparalleled visual experience with higher
They're
resolution,
showing off some
advanced
gaming
lighting
right
control,
now,
powerful
and this
mobile
looks pretty
illumination
good.
technology,
I
and
don't know what
expanded
this would look
viewing
like
fields.
compared to like a
iPhone
S24 Ultra
16
or
will
something.
provide the ultimate mobile experience for Honor of Kings World, elevating gaming on a smartphone to new heights. Get ready for an incredible journey in Honor of Kings World coming to iPhone next year.
I'm
These
not
are
really a
some of
RPG
the
player,
upcoming games for iPhone
so
that take mobile gaming to
not
the
really into
next
games
level.
like that. But
Powerful workloads like
something
gaming
like
and
Assassin's
app
Creed, I can get
intelligence
into.
demand great battery life. So we gave
All right, so we're
iPhone
talking about battery
16
life
an even
now.
bigger battery,
Bigger
which
battery.
together with the energy efficiency of A18 and the advanced power management of iOS 18 delivers a big boost in battery life. iOS
So the
18 savings
combination of a
on
more
iPhone 16
efficient
includes
A18
seamless
chip
custom
and a larger
text
battery
effects
should
with
see some
massive detailed
significant
trim
battery
levels and
increases
effects.
on the iPhone
iOS
16.
18 also makes our safety
And
features
we're still talking
even
about the
more
16,
helpful.
not even the Pro
With
yet.
emergency SOS on
So
demand, you can share
this is
a
a
live video
great
with
phone
photos
and a
with
great deal.
participating 911 dispatchers. Visual context can help them better assess the emergency and enable prompt medical triage. iOS 18 includes messages via satellite, building upon our amazing satellite capabilities. You can send and receive messages and tapbacks to stay connected with your friends and loved ones while
See, the
operating
camera
on
button
iPhone
seems
16.
like an AI
Messages via
button. The
satellite
R
will be
Rabbit
available
R1
along
and
with
those
our
other
other
AI pins are
satellite
dead. Oh yeah,
features,
yeah.
starting in
AI
SOS
pin,
and camera
Rabbit
mode.
R1,
We've extended
those are
Wi-Fi
just
6
like
service
gimmicks at this
formally,
point because
helping
now the
stay
iPhone can
connected and
do any
safe
of
with
that stuff
cellular and Wi-Fi
quickly and easily.
unavailable.
And a lot of people already have iPhone
SOS
15s,
is
so
Wi-Fi
they're gonna get
neutral,
this stuff without even having
available
to
in
buy a new
17
phone.
countries and regions across
Teachers
over
are
90
punching the air right
states.
now. Everyone is about
Real-time
to have these
messaging via
tools. Nah,
satellite,
it's game
launched
over.
last year
It's
in the
game over.
US, will also be
It's
available
game
in the
over.
United Kingdom.
There's no.
And that's iPhone
You'll not
16
always have a
in
calculator in
action.
your pocket. That talk is dead at this point.
Celebrating the first
That
major
talk is
mobile
dead.
innovation.
And
Download
I
and
can see
receive
this happening with
apps,
professors
make
too. I'm gonna be like,
organization
hey,
abilities with the action button and
I
iOS
don't know how I
18,
got this answer,
and
but I got
build
it.
for Apple
You know what
Intelligence
I'm saying? We're just gonna
with
have to move
Apple
forward.
World. Camera
Nobody can say
control
that
enables visual
they
intelligence
don't have a
and a
good
big boost
camera
in battery life.
to start
It
content
starts
creation.
with
These
a
cameras are
camera
amazing. All
control.
right, so iPhone
Here's
16.
iPhone 16 in action.
If you wanted to start your content creation career, that is the hands down the phone you gotta get. That is just it's just a hands down. It's best camera integration and it's a phone and it's everything all in one. You really don't even have to buy a professional camera until you want to. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to invest in something even higher quality. But I think a really good video idea is I have a lot of like professional camera equipment. So when the iPhone 16 drops, I think it would be a good idea to do a promo video, shoot some type of promo video, whether it be for like my studio or something. Shoot one on the iPhone and then shoot one on the camera and see which one turns out better. I think that would be something cool to do. But iPhone 16 camera so far, Android's not doing this. They're not doing the swipe to zoom in. They're not doing the haptic touch camera button. Android's not doing this. And by the time Android catches up to doing something like this, I don't know where Apple gonna be at, because this is actually revolutionary stuff right here. This is actually changing fundamentally how you use the phone, as opposed to just a spec boost in speed. Like, we're not spec boosting in speed in what we do every year, so that doesn't help as much. But something like this, that everybody's using their cameras all the time, this can fundamentally change the phone. So I'm definitely excited for iPhone 16.
iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus are a huge leap forward. They still start at just $799 for iPhone 16 and $899 for iPhone 16 Plus. With exceptional durability, longevity, and software updates, iPhone holds its value longer than other smartphones, which means it's even easier to benefit from excellent iPhone trade-in offers from Apple and our partners, including up to $800 off in the US when you trade in an iPhone 12 or newer. Trade-in can also be done in our stores or online, which are also great places to learn
Oh,
more.
hold on.
Our teams are ready to help
Oh,
you
okay, it's
figure
up
out
to
which
$800.
iPhone
They be getting you with the wording,
which
because if they
iPhone
were
is right
saying
for you. You can
anything
help us
past the 12 can get
personalize your
$800
journey.
worth of
Now,
trade-in value,
back to Tim.
that would be kind of lit.
iPhone 16 is amazing, and because it's been designed to take full advantage of Apple Intelligence, it's more powerful and useful than ever. Next, let's talk about our Pro models. These products introduce our most cutting-edge technologies and provide experiences that push the boundaries of what a smartphone can do. And Apple Intelligence takes this even further. This year's Pro models deliver breakthrough innovation and incredible new capabilities in this gorgeous design.
All right, is this the Pro? iPhone 16 Pro. We got the same Apple Intelligence. We got the same shutter button, same camera button. What are they calling it? The camera button, I guess. Let's go. Here we go with the Pro.
Designed with Apple Intelligence at its core, iPhone 16 Pro brings the next generation Pro experience to our users. Here's Jaws to tell you
I want to see the colors. Chevy just tweeted, imagine walking around with a gold iPhone. That's kind of fire. That's kind of fire. I might have to, you know what I'm saying? iPhone 16 Pro Max in gold. 1 terabyte? I probably won't ever upgrade after that. I ain't gonna lie. They made the ultimate phone. I'm good. I don't need to upgrade again.
they're even larger at 6.3 inches on iPhone 16 Pro,
6.3 inches for the iPhone.
9 inches
6.9 inches for the iPhone
for the
16
largest
Pro Max.
iPhone display ever, helping you
Is
see
it the S24 Ultra 6.8? What's the S24 Ultra?
by developing the thinnest borders on any Apple product. With larger displays, ProMotion with adaptive refresh rates up to 120 hertz, always on
S24 Ultra screen is 6.8 inches, so iPhone 16 Pro Max is gonna be bigger. The screen is gonna be bigger than the 24
iPhone
Ultra.
16 Pro uses exceptional
This is probably the biggest screen I have right now.
5 titanium, which provides one of the best strength to weight ratios of any phone, and is nearly half the weight of
Grade 5 titanium.
it's stronger and more scratch resistant than lower grades of titanium does.
So I want the gold slash titanium.
New microplastic
1 terabyte.
iPhone 16 Pro comes in
16
4
Pro
styling
Max.
finishes: a darker black titanium,
I like the
a
black.
brighter white titanium,
The white is
natural
cool.
titanium,
Natural
and a
titanium.
beautiful new desert titanium.
Desert
Never
titanium is
walked through a
fire.
band that's elegantly
It's like a
contrasted
gold
with
sand.
the back glass.
It's not as quite as brown as the leaks had said they would be. but I
Make
kind of like
automatic
this
and
hue.
recycled
This hue
aluminum,
looks good.
which is bonded to the titanium frame using solid state diffusion. It's combined with the graphite clad aluminum substructure,
It's kind of like a.
creating an innovative
So here's the
architecture
S24
capable
Ultra
of
again.
20% improvement in
This one's
system
kind of.
performance.
It's a
This
lot
is
lighter,
crucial for efficiently running advanced
but
on-device
that the iPhone
functions
16 is
like
gonna be
Apple
like
Intelligence
a
and
darker
Find
version of
X Ray.
this,
Battery
which is really
optimizations,
cool.
larger batteries, advanced power
I
management,
was thinking about
and
switching the S24
remarkable
Ultra out for
intelligent
the
compute
Pixel 9
provide
Pro,
fantastic battery life.
but the
Look at
S24
that.
Ultra is it's just
iPhone
a better
16
phone.
Pro Max
I've
has
done
the
the
best
research. It's just a
iPhone
better
battery
phone.
life ever. iPhone 16 Pro is built from the ground up for Apple Intelligence. All the Apple Intelligence capabilities you heard about earlier
They're
in
going hard
today's
on
Pro
Apple
series,
Intelligence.
like never
They
before.
not going AI. They're
We
going
only
Apple
rely on powerful
Intelligence.
apps to get
There's a
work done
difference.
and collaborate with our team. If you need to quickly find an important detail but can't remember where it was shared, Siri will use your personal semantic index to quickly locate the information you're looking for. If you record a meeting, Apple Intelligence will generate a summary from the transcript. And when it's time to update everyone on the latest status, you'll be able to use it to help rewrite your note in a more professional tone.
I really like
These
that. You
Siri
can.
new
It's
action capabilities
AI is built into the
also
keyboard.
provide
You can
support
basically
for
rewrite anything that you
photography.
need to in a, like a
Siri will
professional
quote a
tone,
specific shot from our
goofy tone,
library
whatever you
and then
want. I think
apply
that's really
shading to
cool.
the photo in darkroom.
Cause sometimes like
And when scouting a location
I
for a
might
photo
write
shoot,
something and I might be like,
photographers will be able to use the
how are they
keyboard
gonna
control
perceive
where you
this?
can
You know what I'm
suggest
saying?
how to
So
enhance the
it's good. I
space
could be
in
like,
each
okay, I want them to
photograph.
see this in a more professional manner.
Apple Intelligence will allow you to
Rewrite
focus
this in a more
even more
professional way
on
for
the
me, and
update.
that's I think that's gonna
This
be
is
game
just the
changing,
beginning.
especially for like business
Apple
owners.
Silicon unlocks an amazing set of features found only on iPhone 16 Pro. Let's go back to Sri to hear more about our remarkable new Pro chip.
New Pro chip. What is it? A18 Pro,
Just
right?
like A18 was key to enabling iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Pro's unique performance and feature requirements demanded a new Pro chip. This is A18 Pro. It's even
A18 Pro.
faster and more efficient than A18, and it enables many of the features that are unique to iPhone 16 Pro. A18 Pro is also built with second generation 3
Have they
nanometer
said
transistors.
what's
Our
different
chips
between the
are the
Pro
first smartphone chips in the
and the
world
original
to
yet?
use these smaller
I
transistors.
haven't seen anything
Higher
that
density,
was like,
performance,
oh, this is a
and
Pro
efficiency.
feature. So far, they've
A18
showed the
Pro
camera
also has the
button.
new 16-core neural engine,
This is the
which
first thing, the
powers
A18 Pro
amazing
chip, but all right,
algorithms
it's faster. All
with
right,
Apple Intelligence.
bro. Computers are so
This
damn fast
incredibly
now,
powerful neural
it
engine
damn near don't matter how much
accelerates
faster you
AI
get.
workloads. Compared to the neural engine
Tell me how it's
A18,
gonna use, it's
it's
gonna work in
faster
Apple
and more
actual
efficient,
application.
and is supported by a
That's what I want to hear about.
17% increase in total system memory bandwidth. It's designed hand in hand with Apple Intelligence for even better performance. Combined with the increased memory bandwidth, Apple Intelligence features run up to 15% faster than on A17 Pro. The updated memory subsystem improves graphics performance as well when paired with the new faster 6-core GPU of A18 Pro. This helps the GPU to run up to 20% faster than A17 Pro. This takes AAA games even further with A18 Pro. Thanks specifically to new enhancements to the GPU architecture, hardware acceleration can perform ray tracing up to 2 times faster than A17 Pro. A18 Pro has the highest performance implementation of our latest 6-core CPU with 2 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. The new CPU is up to 15% faster than A17 Pro and is capable of delivering the same performance using 20% less power compared to A17 Pro. Compared to A18, it's backed by larger caches for better performance in the most demanding apps and games. This is the fastest CPU in any smartphone. The new
Fastest
CPU
CPU
also
out
has
there.
next generation ML accelerators that help power Apple Intelligence. They're now directly programmable for high efficiency, high throughput, and low latency computations. A18 Pro also has advanced media features that are available only on our Pro models, like the new advanced display engine for ProMotion and Always On. A18 Pro also enables faster USB 3 speeds and private speaker recording. Additionally, A18 Pro has a new
Okay, so better video efficiency. You could probably record in higher formats, I'm
Gold
guessing.
stars never
Probably
before
like a
seen.
4K 120.
Here's Della to tell you about some incredible advancements.
iPhone 16 Pro empowers creativity across photos and videos, thanks to the tight integration of hardware, software, and intelligence. First, let's talk about photography. Our Pro models push the limits of how we capture the world around us, and iPhone 16 Pro brings more resolution, control, and customization than ever. iPhone 16 Pro has a new 48 megapixel Fusion camera and an innovative Apple camera interface that delivers fast and efficient data transfer from the sensor to the chip. The new 48 megapixel Fusion camera has a second generation quad
Fusion
pixel
camera.
sensor that can read data 2 times faster, enabling zero shutter lag for 48 megapixel Pro RAW and HEIF photos. So you can
48
capture this
megapixel
glowing
Pro
dress
RAW.
at the exact moment with uncompromised detail.
I feel like
Where you
some
put your
some of these
subject in
levels
your
of
face.
details most people don't even access that
We know
have
that
this
high
phone.
resolution matters in a variety of scenes, so we are introducing a new 48 megapixel ultra wide camera. It has a new quad pixel sensor
New
for low
48
resolution
megapixel
shots
ultra
with
wide camera.
autofocus. You can capture so much more detail in wider angle shots, or when
Like I
filming
mentioned
up
earlier,
close
the ultra
or in
wide
an
camera on the
emergency
iPhone is
situation.
already like spectacular.
The 5x
So
telephoto camera,
the
our
fact that they
longest mobile length, is
upgraded the
a game
megapixels
changer.
on it,
It lets you get closer
it's gonna
even
be
from
even
far away
sharper,
with stunning
even
quality.
better.
And now you get the innovative tetraprism design on iPhone 16 Pro Max and iPhone 16 Pro. Along with the new 48 megapixel Fusion and ultra wide, iPhone 16 Pro gets 3 new cameras. With the camera control, you can quickly open the camera app and slide between lenses for the perfect shot, like with the 5x telephoto. Plus, there's nothing like having a dedicated go-to control for your camera. It makes the Pro camera system more versatile than ever, letting you stay immersed in the capture experience while you dial in the depth of field and exposure. Camera control will be
So
updated
you can
later this
change the
year,
camera
so you
controls
never
from that
have to worry
slider. I
about
didn't even notice
overexposure
that
or
from at
exposure
first.
on the subject. Just press lightly to reframe the shot without losing subject focus. We're also making it effortless to bring your creative vision to life. Our latest generation of photographic styles lets you express your creativity like never before. They begin with advancements that go deeper into the image pipeline. We can understand skin tones and locally adjust color, highlights, and shadows all in real time, which allows us to push the creative range further. So now you can personalize how you or your subject appears in photos with incredible nuance. This is not just a one-size-fits-all approach. The powerful imaging upgrades also enable more creative styles. These provide different moods and are based on past and present photography aesthetics. The adjustments are applied to specific colors, like this gorgeous style, and don't just add one shade to the entire scene. There are stunning black and white options that look great in a studio or outdoors. And this natural look with dramatic rich tones
iPhone's
and
always
many
had a
more.
good camera quality to
You
them.
can further personalize all of the
So
styles
this
with a
seems like
simple control
a
path
good
that
upgrade.
simultaneously adjusts tone and color, something that can be challenging to edit even with pro workflows. You can also change the style after capture, a big step up from original photographic styles. And with the camera control, you can slide through all of the styles to find the right one for your shot.
The camera
With
control
the power
seems
of the
like one of
18
the
Pro,
the
you can
more
see the style
convenient
applied
features
during
of the
product
slider.
preview. So this is like professional color grading in real time. We also
Yeah,
have some
because
exciting updates to video.
that's some good
To
stuff
tell
right
you
there.
all about it, here's Paul.
iPhone continues to lead the industry in smartphone video with stunning dynamic range, gorgeous colors, and great low light performance and stabilization. We took a tremendous leap forward last year when we introduced game-changing video capabilities like log recording, and we're the first to enable support for the Academy color encoding system. Together with powerful yet easy-to-use cinematic mode in 4K and action mode, iPhone enables people to tell their story like never before. Creative flexibility is key to getting the perfect shot, and higher frame rates enable dramatic slow-mo effects for whatever story you're telling. Take a look.
Shot on iPhone. It's the only time to walk in slow motion. Can't look back at the explosion. Yo, Apple just come up with anything, yo.
Introducing 4K at 120 frames per second, delivering our highest resolution and frame rate yet for incredible slow-mo.
4K
It's
120.
all powered
There it
by the
is.
faster sensor of the new 48 megapixel fusion camera and the high transfer speed of the Apple camera interface. And with the new ISP of A18 Pro, we can do frame-by-frame cinema quality color grading at 4K 120 in Dolby Vision. You can also capture 4K 120 ProRes and log directly to an external storage device for pro editing workflows requiring both high frame rate and color grading control. You can use 4K 120 in slow-mo or video mode. And now you don't have to make that upfront decision on frame rate. You can adjust the playback speed after capture in the new Photos app. There's a quarter speed playback,
That's cool. You can change the frame rate
or
after the
even bring it
fact,
back to normal speed.
which is really cool. Cause I used to
There's also a
like if I
120
shot some really slow mo clips,
24 frame per second playback. These playbacks are
sometimes I might
frame
find
rate
myself
on
still
the go.
recording in that frame rate when I
And
don't
with
want
camera
to.
control, you
So
can
it would be
quickly
nice to
capture
be able to
4K
go back
120
and like change
in
the frame rate
HD-RAW.
after the fact.
Video capture apps like Kino are also creating unique camera control experiences, like Grid Composer. This lets you frame the shot based on rule of thirds, grid, social media formats, and even a director's viewfinder. This is a powerful video upgrade that takes storytelling on iPhone 16 Pro to the next level.
iPhone still has some of the most powerful cameras and
They use
best
a major
features,
part of our
especially when
analog
it comes to like the
innovation,
pro
taking
version.
the creative power of iPhone 16 Pro further than ever. We're also taking a big leap forward with audio performance. iPhone 16 Pro brings new hardware, software, and intelligence innovations previously unseen on smartphones. iPhone 16 Pro has 4 studio quality mics for higher quality audio recording. They provide a much lower noise floor, which means you get more true to life audio with reduced noise. This is great for vocal and acoustic recordings, and it makes everything that uses the microphone simply sound better. We're also enabling spatial audio capture during video recording for a more immersive experience when listening with AirPods or watching your spatial videos on Apple Vision Pro or even your home theater setup. The new studio quality mics and spatial audio capture enable creative sound editing with our new Audio Mix feature. This is an industry first, and it's powered by advanced intelligence. Audio Mix uses machine learning to identify and separate background elements from speech and lets you choose from 3 voice options. Same people off camera are talking during the capture. No, it's your grandma's monkey.
Pancakes times 2.
Yeah, okay, that's very funny. All right.
Enjoy it.
The in-frame mix isolates the voice of the person on camera so you don't lose that perfect take. No, it's your grandma's monkey. Yeah, okay, that's very funny. All right.
That's crazy. So you can
Gives you the
record
effect of a recording in a
and
professional studio.
remove audio
Sound down
live in
walls,
your like
effectively
in the app.
eliminating
So you don't got to take it into an editor and do anything to it.
Yeah, okay, that's very funny. All right.
That's really
Its
good.
cinematic mix handles voices like in movies, with the vocal track positioned in the front. Is that what I think it is? No, it's your grandma's monkey. And environmental noises in the surrounding. All right. We also have a really cool update to
They
voice
have some
memos
really good
for
audio
musicians.
features in that.
Many musicians already use this app to quickly capture song ideas. Well, now you can layer another track on top of an existing recording. Like if you want to sing over a previously recorded guitar track, just tap to layer another track and hit record.
Wow. So you can layer voice tracks on top of each other now in voice memo,
Voice Memos plays the
which is
guitar
really
track
good.
through the iPhone speakers while simultaneously recording
So
your
it's going to
voice.
play the audio from the first track and you can record
When
on
you're
top
done,
of it
Voice
through the
Memos
mics
uses
and
advanced
it'll
processing
isolate
to
each layer.
isolate your
That's
vocal from
really good.
recording and cancels the background music, giving you a professional sounding recording without the need for headphones.
That's really good.
Musicians are going to love being able to layer ideas and capture high quality recordings right when inspiration strikes. From
They aren't, which is
It's an
true.
awesome
Like
combination with the new
this is
video
actually
and
some
audio
new features that are really
Now let's get an
useful
exclusive
that
first
we
look
didn't
at how the
previously
iPhone
have.
16 Pro is used to bring The Weeknd's new song and music video to life.
I'm Eric Henriksen. I'm the cinematographer, and we're on the set with The Weeknd, shooting his music video on the new iPhone 16 Pro.
Okay, well, we're gonna do a super fast song. Try to sing on it. Try to sing on it. Eric, 120, right?
When we were told that the iPhone can now shoot in 4K 120 frames per second, we wanted to do a music video shot in slow motion. Shooting 4K 120 really helped us to slow down reality, slow down the elements, slow down the weekend's movement. You didn't have to think like, oh, it's just an iPhone. We just pushed it as far as we normally do. Really creating epic shots.
Will there be wind and all? Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of wind. A little bit of like stuff flying behind you.
Okay. Abel's a super cool character to shoot. I've worked with him before on different sets. It's hard to miss with him. I love shooting portraits on the iPhone. You could get really close to the subject.
Interesting that they have it on a music video set,
Photo styles, you can dial back
because a lot of
contrast and you can punch it up if you need.
videographers, photographers use iPhones, obviously, and this could be like a good upgrade if you want to get even higher quality, like behind the scenes photos, behind the scenes videos.
Definitely get sharper detail with the
If
whole
you're
frame.
pairing it with something like a, I don't know, a Canon C70 or a R5C or a FX3 or FX6.
Exposure, your focal lengths, photo styles.
You want just exposure? Yep.
I'd go as far as to say this could be a B cam
I can make
on an
different
interview.
transitions in real time. And if a moment comes up in between takes, we just took up the phone and we just started shooting.
It's in the moment of energy, you don't want to break it.
We can get those moments when we see them, and it won't be just a memory.
2, 1, action.
And we're shooting
Personally, I think the effects in the music video aren't that good,
color in
but the quality of the video is there, which is, I guess, what they wanted to go for. So
16 Pro, make it a filmmaking powerhouse.
Right, right.
You stop thinking about it being an iPhone, and you treat it like a normal camera.
These creative capabilities are only available on the iPhone 16 Pro, and they help us enhance storytelling like never before. We also have an update to our MagSafe ecosystem.
okay,
First, we have
upgrades to
clear
MagSafe.
and silicone MagSafe cases.
I'm using no dang MagSafe cases. What you need those for?
Seamlessly with the camera control. They feature a sapphire crystal coupled to a conductive layer.
Okay, the upgrade is for the camera bump,
We also have a
or
new
not the camera
MagSafe
bump, the
charger
camera
with
button.
faster wireless charging.
Faster wireless charging as well.
1 and 2 meters. The iPhone 16 lineup also supports G2 for improved charging efficiency, magnetic attachment, and broader compatibility. We're also making significant packaging updates to help meet our environmental commitments.
What they taking out the packaging now?
iPhone 16 lineup is now 100% fiber-based, made from renewable and sustainable resources,
Okay.
which further reduces our carbon footprint. Additionally, it is slimmer, which helps reduce shipping impacts. And that's iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence, A18 Pro, a beautiful
It's looking good, y'all.
larger
It's looking good.
camera control, and innovative features across photo, video, and audio. This is a huge step forward. iPhone 16 Pro gives users the best of iPhone that will have a meaningful impact in
I see these prices.
These are the best iPhones we've ever made. They start at just $9.99 for iPhone 16
$9.99 for the 16 Pro and $11.99 for the 16 Pro Max.
amazing offers from Apple and our partners, including up to
You can get up to
$1,000
$1,000 off and trade in.
trade in an iPhone 12 Pro or newer. All new iPhone 16 models will be available for
What y'all think I'm gonna get for my iPhone 15? Do I even want to trade this in? Do I just keep this and just go ahead and get the 16 Pro separate?
an iPhone 16 Pro. This is the most extraordinary iPhone lineup ever.
Apple Watch
the
10.
thinnest Apple Watch yet, featuring
It's
our
thinner,
biggest display,
bigger
fastest
display.
screen, and incredible new capabilities. And the stunning new Apple Watch Ultra 2
Apple
in
Watch
black
Ultra 2 and
titanium
that black
is
titanium.
equal
I'm
to
gonna
the
need
Apple
that.
Watch. Both have
I'm
sleep
gonna
apnea
need that.
detection and come
My
with
boy.
all of the advanced features of watchOS 11. AirPods 4, with its comfortable new design, incredible improvements to audio performance, and the
I
option
think I'm
of
gonna need the
active noise
AirPods Pro
cancellation.
too.
AirPods Max, with USB-C for more
I
convenient
feel like I could
charging,
still wait on the
new
AirPods
folding
Max
phones,
because
and
I
a
already have Beat
revolutionary
Studios
new
and I already have.
independent hearing health experience
Yeah, I only
that
have Beat
includes being
Studios, but
able
my
to
Beat
use
Studios
your
work fine. What
AirPods
do I
Pro
need
2
AirPods
as
Max
a
for?
clinical-grade hearing aid. I'm really excited about the impact this will have on so many people's lives. I'm also excited about a new generation of iPhone, built from the ground up to deliver Apple Intelligence and its breakthrough capabilities. iPhone 16, powered by A18, with an incredible new 48-megapixel fusion camera, fantastic photo experiences, the addition of the action button and the camera control, as well as all of the capabilities of iOS 18. And iPhone 16 Pro, the most advanced iPhone we've ever made. Powered by A18 Pro,
That gold look
featuring
good
even
too.
larger displays, industry-leading Pro camera system with a camera control, and studio-quality audio. The innovation and invention these products deliver will continue to deepen the meaningful impact they have on all of our lives. I'm proud of our teams and what they've accomplished, and I can't wait for you to experience these amazing products. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
Bet it up, bet it up, bet it up, bet it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go stalk the Apple website and see what they got for us. It's glow time. Let's see what they got in here. iPhone 16 here yet? Okay, they don't got nothing on the iPhone 16 yet. We'll probably check back at the end of the day. But yeah, my debrief from what we've seen so far, honestly, Apple Watch Series 10 looks good. Thinner, bigger screen.
With Apple Intelligence, powerful
Stop it.
intelligence goes hand in hand
Stop it.
with power.
Where was I? Apple Intelligence looks great. So we had the Apple Watch, the new Apple Watch Ultra 2, which I'm excited for. I think it's going to look really good in that new black. Let's see if they got that on the website yet. Apple Watch Ultra 2. There we go. We got the pre-order available now. I didn't see the iPhone yet, but looks like almost there. Just a few finishing touches, and the Apple Store will be ready to see you soon. So you can't pre-order yet. You know, I had to check. But yeah. So this new watch, the Ultra 2, we got the new Series 10, Ultra 2. Definitely want to pick up the Ultra 2 in black. Those really look nice. And then we saw the AirPods Pros, and then the AirPod Max. So the AirPod Pro 2s are the ones that have the hearing aid feature where you can like enhance your hearing. So if like you have poor hearing or struggle hearing things at a certain frequency or whatever, it'll add that to the accessibility features that the phone has. And then the AirPods Max, no major changes for that one. It was just USB-C and a few new colors. And then we went on to the iPhone. We got a few new colors for that one. Ton of new stuff for the base model, which makes the iPhone 16 base model seem like probably the best deal, in my opinion. Is you get the new camera button, you get all the new Apple Intelligence features, you get the new A17 chip. I think they said the screen sizes were bigger as well. What else? Just overall, iPhone 16 looks like a solid product. Very good, very worthy of an upgrade, in my opinion, especially for people coming from like an 11, 12, 13. This is the upgrade that you want to get. If you're coming from like if you're coming from like a 14, I think this is also a great update. If you're coming from a 15, so I'm coming from a 15, not the 15 Pro. That's the difference. If I'm coming from the 15, I think it is a good, worthy upgrade to a 16 Pro Max. Now, if I had the 15 Pro Max, I don't think it would have been worth it because I still get the Apple Intelligence features. The only thing the 15 Pro Max doesn't have is that the side scroll button so you can access your camera quickly. So is it worth it if you have a 15 Pro Max? Not sure. Probably don't think so. It's just really an incremental upgrade, in my opinion. But if you're coming from anything before that, a 14, a 13, a 12, and 11, definitely I think this is a good upgrade for sure. Let's see what else. I mean, that was it, guys. Overall, I feel like it was a great event. I'm glad I got to live stream it and hang out with y'all for a little bit. If you like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.